So it's at the famous Pilot Field today for the game against Hastings. A bit of team news for you is basically it's the same team as Friday, so we'll see what happens. The pitch doesn't look the best. Hastings probably need a win to be completely safe. They've not had the best season, as everybody knows, so it's going to be a very competitive game today. Beautiful day weather-wise, no excuse for not a good game of football anyway. We'll let you know how it goes as the game progresses. Craig, a 2-1 win away at Hastings, another really hard game on a very difficult pitch with a team desperate to try to avoid relegation. We made it a little bit hard for ourselves really in the second half, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. In all honesty, I said to the boys in the group afterwards, realistically we should have scored a few more than we did. I don't want to disrespect Hastings anyway, of course, but I do feel we had Bassey's chance. Gaz obviously that went over. Then we had a couple of opportunities that we should probably put the game to bed.
Yeah.
We didn't, and obviously at 2-0, and then they grabbed. Fair play to him. It's a good flick from a corner that they sort of took early. But other than that, Ross again, he's not made a save. Never really looked like we were ever going to concede a goal. But we had opportunities to put it to bed, and on another day. And I think I think the pitch obviously makes it really difficult, and times when it's getting cut back and it's bouncing at you. Louis gone through at the end there, and it's just the ball's bouncing in his shins everywhere. So yeah, it makes it tough, but ultimately got the job done.
And 3 games left. There's no lack of spirit still in our team. You must be delighted about that.
Yeah, I am. And last 3 games, I've played the same team. I've started the same team, and almost like I can't really get any of them off the pitch to rest them. And that's not in terms of how the game is. It's just that they're playing so well that I think anyone I bring off there, 1, they don't want to, and 2, I think it has a large impact on the game. And credit again, like the group, in terms of people that are on the bench and people that are sat there. They know, they get it. The boys are flying. The boys are doing really well. What can you do? We talk about changes and stuff like that before the game, and they've gone away. Obviously, went away to Croydon and won. Went at home to Faversham and won. Now come here again and won. Like, who do you leave out of that? That's not unfair, So
yeah.
We'll have to see how the boys are. Obviously, they've given Saturday and Monday. A lot of them, almost most of them, really have done 90 minutes and have been absolutely superb. So people like Barry Fuller, who he's saying, no, I want to play. Dicko, Gaz has not been well today as well. Gaz is struggling with an illness, wants to play. And ultimately we brought Kareem off, who hasn't had a lot of football. But that's 2 90 minutes he would have had potentially in a few days. So yeah, the boys have worked hard. The boys are absolutely grafting for this football club, and that's why they're getting the results and finishing the season strong, which is nice.
One player that's going to have a rest, unfortunately, is Sam Hasler, who got sent off right at the end, kind of tarnished it a little bit. I didn't see what happened there, I really didn't.
Yeah, I've got to obviously be a little bit careful, I suppose, because I'm new to it. The last thing I want to be doing is getting the club a fine. But I just think sometimes when it was literally as soon as the game was done, or as soon as the free kick was, should I say, which was to us, which was crazy, he's just kicked it in behind and he's blown straight away. Like, could be maybe have left both of the lads on the field. I don't know. But yeah, harsh on Sam, and I felt he had a really good game, really good performance, and I know he's been working at aspects of certain things, and I know he plays on the edge, but I think he was controlled, and it's just one of them moments where there's not much he can really do, to be fair to him. And he can't just disappear off the pitch. All of a sudden, there's a few players around him. What do you want him to do? But yeah, one of them moments, but again, we'll deal with it. It's one of them situations. So we'll see how long that is. But yeah,
I guess he'll play on Saturday. You won't be able to get that in quick enough.
Don't know, Jez. Maybe. I think he probably could play Saturday, and I think he's probably done after that.
Yeah.
But I generally don't know, and obviously where he's had a sending off this season, I don't know how that affects in terms of how many games. But it is what it is. Like, we'll deal with it. That's why we've got a squad there, and that's why we've got people that are chomping at the bit, ready to play.
Yeah.
And it's one of them moments. We'll put someone in, and they'll be just as good.
Easter bank holiday, 6 points. Can't get much better than that, can
no,
it?
It's a good bank holiday, and I just said to the boys before the game, like, enjoy the ride, keep enjoying what you're doing, and my thing to them is, if you smile, you win, you smile, and it's at the minute, like I say, it's a really good place to be. The music's blaring there now, and when you're winning games, it kind of, you don't feel tired, you just keep on, you just keep wanting to play, you just keep ticking them over, and they've been magnificent. From the second, from the time we played them, which is probably one of the first couple of games we had, they've just gone on one hell of a run, and the boys are showing and demonstrating in there what we've got is a really good group of people. They really care, irrelevant of you could say there's nothing on the game for us. Well, there is in that change room, because they want to win games of football, and they're proper men, proper people that want to turn up, and they want to be better than the person they're playing against, and that's a really good formula ready for obviously the next season.
Well, let's keep it going for the next 3 games. Let's finish off the season in style.
Yeah, brilliant. Thanks again for the support. It's amazing, and obviously the flares at the end, and you could hear it was a really, really good game of football. There's over 1,300 or so here, and Ashford, you could hear them singing through the whole time. So a little bit more of that, please. And it was we're all going in the right direction.
Nice one. Cheers, Craig.
Cheers, guys.